lawyers do the same thing, but when they're dealing with the general public, the terminology can be confusing, especially for someone who hasn't been involved in, say, an accident case before. That's why Karl Truman wrote a book that explains all the legal jargon that's Greek to the rest of us.
Hey, Karl, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Morning.
And that's exactly right. There's language in every, facet of business, but in yours, it's critical that people understand things that could slide by them.
Well, that's right. And there's a lot of terminology that we lawyers use every day that we kind of take for granted, and that the consumer may not know exactly what they mean. And so that's one of the reasons that I wrote a book just recently about the 7 fatal mistakes that could wreck your automobile collision.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Well, let's dive into that a little bit. What's in the book?
Well, the book that I wrote talks about, again, I picked out 7 key topics that I think a lot of consumers, a lot of clients that I see make on their own that can really affect their case. And so I try to point out some do's and don'ts of things about what to do or what not to do if you're in an automobile collision.
May I guess that one thing is, oh, you want me to sign something? Sure, I'll sign it right now. Don't do that, right?
Yeah, a lot of things talk about signing authorizations for the insurance company. And there's a difference if it's your own insurance company versus the other person's insurance company that hit you, because a lot of people don't understand that if you sign that authorization, that gives them complete permission to go back into your complete lifetime medical history.
What's one of the biggest mistakes that people make right after you're in a wreck?
Well, a lot of times, people just automatically assume, well, the insurance company will take care of me. That's their job, is to look out for me. And some people think, well, isn't my insurance company going to be my advocate to go to the other side and collect damages for them? And so there's a lot of mistakes that they make. And so, one of the things, again, what I've tried to go through the book is to spell all of these things out in, simple, consumer-friendly, non-lawyer-friendly language to help the consumer through the process to understand what they need to be thinking about.
Isn't the basic premise, though, to be smart and consult with an attorney? Because let's just say after an accident, hopefully no one's hurt, the window's wide open, and what insurance companies try to do is start shutting the window on you and limiting your options so that you are backed into a corner.
Right. A lot of things that I talk about, is number one, medical care, medical treatment, getting the right medical treatment. And when you talk about getting a lawyer, not just getting a lawyer, but getting the right kind of lawyer. Because while all lawyers are qualified to do different types of law, for example, could I do a divorce case? Sure, I could, but would I be the best lawyer for your divorce? I don't think so. So, so hiring your divorce lawyer may or may not be the best choice for your automobile claim.
Just make sure you have someone who's an expert in the field.
Well, we're not allowed to use the word expert.
Okay, excuse me. Yeah, someone, a good strategist.
Experienced.
We had that discussion before, you're right.
Yeah, there are some restrictions on what we're allowed to say.
I understand.
And so, someone who is experienced and has a lot of experience and knowledge in your particular area and what you need.
Good to have you back here, Karl. All right, you can receive a free copy of Karl's new book. It's 7 Fatal Mistakes that could wreck your auto case. Call him at 502-222-2222.
You can also reach Karl at trumanlaw.com. We'll be right back with more Great Day Live.